What's up guys, I am back at the property that I've been hunting the last couple weeks. Today is just going to be a little scouting mission. Last time I sat here, as you guys saw, there was a trail camera and scent rope set up on top of those scrapes that I had found previously. So knowing that there's going to be pressure and other hunters in that area, I'm going to push in a little deeper and I'm going to set up a trail camera. Well, I made it to the creek and look at this. That's a pretty good crossing there. That one looks pretty fresh. Got a rub there. I don't know about you guys, but I would think that these are some pretty beat down trails. Used on the daily for sure. I don't know, let me know what you think. I wonder if Shrek lives in there. This area actually looks pretty good. So I think I'll mark this spot as a potential area to hunt. Looks pretty nice back here. We got competition though. Definitely important to understand that if it looks good, somebody's probably already found it. Here's a bed. Looks like there's a lot of bedding throughout here. So there's high ground over there. Obviously I'm in a little bit of a swamp here, but there's still trails going through it, so I'm gonna try and get to the high ground up on this side. I'm pretty far away from any roads or anything like that, so hopefully it's pretty remote there. We'll see what happens. All I know is if I kill a deer in some of this, wow. That's all I gotta say. Well, I found a little bit of high ground. That's a nice rub. It's a good size old rub. I think I might be onto something over here. This is looking pretty good. Swamp to my right. Super thick swamp. You got all this open dry land behind me, and then it's kind of a mixture in between. I was looking on the topography maps. Maybe 100 yards ahead of me there is a very small island. So I'm hoping this will take me right there. I'm right at the edge of that island where it meets a super thick part of the swamp. There's a pretty heavy trail going right along this edge here. No rubs in this area, a little bit farther back, so I'm not sure if this is mostly doe movement, but there's good cover on all sides and it's right on the edge of that high ground. Even when you think you're the only one back here, you're not the only one back here. It's alright. It's the only boot print I saw so far, so we'll see if there's a camera back here. Starting to get on a lot more rubs. There's a couple back there. Got one here. Got one right there. Lightly rubbed on that one. Okay, here we go. Got another one right here. Got another good one here. Whew. Not quite. Almost stayed dry. Back in the thick. Should have went the way I came. If you ever wondered what happened to balloons when you let them go, they end up in a swamp in the middle of nowhere. There you go. Now you know. And like I said, just when you think you're alone, there's another one. overall, I'm not super excited about this area, but that is quite a bit of sign. So I'm gonna head back to where I found some of the bigger rubs. I'm gonna set up the camera there, and hopefully I get some daylight pictures on there. If not, then we'll have to keep looking. Well, as you guys saw, no matter where I go, I am not alone here. So I went back to another spot that looked pretty good. I found a tree that I like. That pine tree right there gives me shooting lanes. Kind of this section here, about 20 yards to this rub line here. Got the one big rub on this tree here, and then another rub on that little tree there. Hopefully they'll be cruising right through here. They'll be sitting right up in that pine tree. So I picked out a tree, picked out a spot, and did a bunch of scouting. Now all I have to do is set up the camera, and then I'm out of here. So that's the end of that little scouting trip. Make sure you guys check back in to see what I ended up getting on that camera. Hopefully there'll be a nice buck on there, and hopefully when I sit there, I'll have some success. So thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.